Hey guys, we're playing Kassadin against Ahri mid lane on our main account. So we got a request to do a gameplay commentary. We recorded a couple on a Smurf account. Um, so basically, the idea of what we're doing on the Smurf account is we're doing a bunch of games on the full AP Kassadin build. To see how far we can, to see if we can kind of learn how to play that build, because it's very different from our typical playstyle, and then we're just playing normally on our main. We're against Ahri mid. Important ability versus Ahri is just her charm. Gotta dodge her charm and her Q. If you can consistently dodge her charm and her Q, you win the lane. If you get hit by it, you will lose the lane. It's as simple as that, right? Other thing Ahri has going on for her is she has a little bit more sustain than we do. Her passive gives her a decent amount of, sustain throughout the lane, right? In terms of our win conditions, I mean, we basically want to keep down Camille. If we can get Fiora strong this game, we kind of just auto-win. Right, so what we did there is we used our Q to block damage, trading a little bit of HP to make sure we get minions, and we're feeling pretty good about that. She's gonna hit 2, so we gotta be careful. We're just gonna Q that minion, right? You want to use your Q. You don't want to just throw out your Q willy-nilly early game. You want to make sure you use it to block damage. I'm gonna put a point in W to help with the last hitting under tower. And these are the runes that we're going as always.
Feel this. Let's run.
I took a little bit too much damage there and didn't get enough of the CS. Gotta be careful too. Gonna make her use her her abilities. Beautiful. She used both of her abilities so we could walk up for that CS. Most of the early game, you're just, as is typical, you're just chilling on Kassadin. Right. First Ahri, we do our 2 points Q into Emax. Nice, we got both minions with that. Now the only thing that sucks here Beautiful. We walked up to try and get her to use her ability, so that way she'd push the wave, because the wave was completely frozen, or it was pushing out against us. We're just trying to get in XP range. Beautiful. And she used everything, so can feel pretty comfortable about walking up here. She can't hold that, she's gonna take too much damage.
Light on my feet.
Gonna get a base off, get some AP. And we're looking pretty good here. Nice. Bad usage of my abilities. I could have gotten more of the CS. Okay, Q's as maxed as it's gonna be until later in the game. Okay, even though she has a little bit of a CS lead, we're essentially even on itemization. We have the same amount of combat stats. She uses her Q on the wave, which is pushing it towards us. That's kind of what we want. She is gonna hit 6 before us, I believe. She should hit when these two minions die. We're gonna walk up to bait her Q.
Let's run.
We're kind of sitting at her range. Just trying to make sure we're getting EXP. Beautiful. Okay. We walk up there because she uses Q. I don't know what they're expecting a level 5 Nocturne to do in a gank. That's a kill. It was a kill. Now it's a kill. We're gonna ult flash her, but she walked into our range for some reason. Nice. We're able to get a solo bolo, with a little bit of help from Nocturne to chunk her out, and we're in a great spot now. Gonna base, get a Lost Chapter, and we're still going Roa, just making a pit stop at Lost Chapter because it's such a strong item. Completely alleviates your mana problems, gives you more combat stats, and we're gonna be a lot stronger than she is because we're gonna have 110 AP and she's sitting on Catalyst components, right? Now let's look at our jungle does. Our jungle's resetting. The only thing that's going to be slow this game we don't really want to fight because his ult's not up. I warded there because we saw Vel'Koz. No, my cat was clawing at my computer. That was weird. Never seen that behavior before.
Quick as a fox.
We can't really contest this. We're gonna come on this roam. No, we're not. Because it's a flip. We have equal amounts of people there. Beautiful. Talon's bot side. Did something kind of weird there.
What a rush.
Beautiful. And we burn both their ults. Nice. It is important to pay attention to what your jungler's doing so you can play around them. And right there, we saw our jungle getting collapsed on. And it was a very easy kind of cleanup situation. Okay, a little bit awkward in terms of items here. In a perfect world. Did I go? Yeah, I went free boots this game. In a perfect world, I would get the Roa components. That would be the strongest purchase, but we do need to start stacking our tier. It's going to take too long if we don't get it now. So we're a little bit scuffed in terms of components here.
Unstoppable.
I think Ahri's... Nope. She's mid. Alright, she uses Q on the way if we're going to go for a trade.
Let's run.
And we go right behind her minions. Beautiful. Now we start maxing W, so we don't have presence of mind.
Dominating.
And our team's just kind of stomping here, right? The whole goal with Ahri is to just kind of keep her in lane.
Down. An enemy has been slain.
Die for me. Say what you will about this ADC, but she at least knows what she wants. Kind of weird situation. I'm just gonna keep her under tower.
Delicious.
I want to base right now, and the reason is because Drake's coming up, so that way I can have item for Drake. And we're gonna get a sweeper here.
Quick as a fox. An ally has been slain. Godlike.
Who died? I didn't see where Talon went after that play bot. But what I'm doing is I'm walking into river to try and control that. That sucks. Okay, going bot. No flash. I missed my E, but it doesn't matter.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Need to get mid priority for my team here. Beautiful. I could probably come kill.
Your move.
Oh, never mind. There's too many people.
Two rewards.
I'm just gonna hit tower there.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been
What?
slain.
Why do we have on hit? That's interesting. Alright, we're 2 items at 14 minutes. Now, it's kind of like a half item. We're gonna get that because it charges faster, and we got it behind, so it's a little weird. Right, but it charges like 40% faster once we get that. And I think it charges... No, it's just on abilities. Okay. I'm heading
destroyed
bot
a turret.
to cover.
Shut down.
Don't go.
An ally has been slain.
I'm covering the wave. Did I miss that? I guess this guy wants bot lane. Okay. Go back mid. Such an interesting build. I don't know if it's good or bad. I haven't seen it before. I played versus a crit Kog'Maw.
You're safe with me. Breathtaking.
Okay. Burned her R.
An ally has been slain.
Okay. We can stay actually,
Shut down.
because we get blue.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Pretty sure Talon's mid.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
And what we're gonna do here is gonna be a little bit crazy. So the reason we did that is because we have feats, and the feats of this item is insane. So look at how we went from like barely any ability haste, we went from like 25 ability haste, I guess plus Jack, to now we're at 78.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Okay, MF has some, so we're not gonna go for a fight.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Vel'Koz flash.
Double kill. Rampage. Your turret has been destroyed.
They're all top, so we can actually push this. The only person who could be here is MF, and I could get away from her pretty easily.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Beautiful. So we use the pressure generated from our teammate to get a tower there, right? Now we're in a really good spot. So what we're gonna get now is we're gonna get a Megice. You're the only person showing up on the map right now, so I would be very careful.
Your team has destroyed.
And we're gonna do that. So next item is going to be Frozen Heart. The reason before that, the only people who can kill me are these three. Frozen Heart's not always the most useful against Camille. I should go Camille. Talon. Yo. Beautiful. You burned a lot of pressure, burned a lot of CDs there. We can actually get mid-wave.
Has been slain.
Come get Otacon, their entire team is dead.
An ally has been slain.
If we get Otacon, I'm gonna instantly hit 16. Okay, we're about to 16. He was completely out. He's so greedy. Oh my god. Oh, this guy is so overextended.
Me up.
An ally has been slain. Legendary.
Beautiful. We're gonna go try and push up mid-wave. Be careful of the fact that Camille could be there. So we're hovering we're always, anytime we're walking at anywhere with fog like that, we always are finger over our ultimate. The reason is because you can buffer almost any form of CC. That was terrible. Gonna deny their vision. And we're gonna push up bot because everyone's top.
An ally has been slain.
And now we're drawing people bot lane. Keeling off red buff.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I don't bite.
Your turret has been destroyed. Enemy double kill.
Maybe could have pressured that. It's risky though because I want to be back on the map for Drake. They should have like no ults for this, and I'm about to get blue. Beautiful. Don't want Ahri to chase us, but we went and we hunted down the jungle so that way we can secure our soul. Just like that, the game is basically done. I'm gonna get Abyssal Mask.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Beautiful. Went a little bit ham there when we maybe shouldn't have. I don't know what we're healing so much from. But we just healed a ton.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
We're just gonna end the game. If he kills me, he kills me. GG. Alright. And that's basically how you carry on Kassadin with this build. If you guys liked the video, let me know if you have any questions or feedback, and make sure to join the Discord.